Hello there, my name's Tim Walter and I'm a geomancer and a life coach. And geomancy in this case, in case you haven't seen any of my other videos, is about working with the natural electromagnetic fields of the earth to help wellness in clients. And I do that remotely, working with a floor plan of somebody's house. And that's what I want to quickly show you today, is approximately the sort of thing that I do and how I work. It's a little bit like watching paint dry for somebody, watching somebody else do it, but there we go. I thought I would show you so that at least you can have some idea of what goes on, what's involved in the process. Now, I'm not going to do the whole report. I just want to see, and this is a genuine house, a genuine floor plan being provided by a client of mine. Won't give you any details about it for obvious reasons, but we need to do a bit of clearing, and we've identified that there's some negative, detrimental, shall we say, earth energy lines affecting this particular property. It's a terrace house. And we're just going to go, what I do is I just use my left hand to run down one wall of the house, keep my eyes closed so that I've got no idea where I am, just to allow the dowsing to be more accurate as far as I'm concerned. So yes, so we come down here, it's about there, which is about there, so that is actually the first point. We have one there. And then that earth energy line, does it leave at this wall? No. Does it leave at this wall? Yes. Okay, so we come down this wall. Whereabouts in this wall is it? There. So it's more or less straight across. Okay, so from there to there. So that's going to be indicated as one line. Then we go, and there's one more to go. Yes, okay, so does it affect this? No. Is it from this? Yes. So let's see where the second line is. So it's approximately like that. So in fact that's quite good news, because they're not crossing, and so therefore detrimental energy isn't magnified. In this case, if they decrossed, then the energy would be detrimentally that much worse. What I'm going to look at now is underground water flows. Just going to work out whether we can establish if there are detrimental water flows are affecting this lady. So what we do is, I'm just going to focus in. Are there any detrimental water flows, underground water flows affecting? Okay. Is it just one? Is it two? So it's two. Okay. So we're going to see where they are. So we're going to ask, do they cross at this wall? Do they cross at this wall? No. Do they cross at this wall? Yes. So somewhere down here there will be one at least. Okay. So I've wandered off to there. And as far as I'm concerned, I take the wandering usually. So it's approximately there. Now I certainly felt that was close to the other one. So I'm now going to assume, going to ask the question, I'm not going to assume anything, I'm going to ask the question, going to assume that that flow doesn't cross that same wall. So I'm going to say, does it cross this wall? No. Does it cross this wall? Yes. Okay, so fair enough. So it's going to come straight across here. Is there another one? Another water line affecting? Yeah, there is. So does it cross this wall? Does it cross this wall? Yes. Okay, so what we've got, I'm going to do it again to find the next one. Right, slap bang in the middle. And I think we know where that's going to go. Does it cross this wall? Right, okay. Okay, so it does, it's more or less cuts the house in half, which doesn't surprise me given the nature of the issue that we're dealing with this family. What we've got here is quite an interesting pattern already emerging just from these two aspects, from the earth energy and from the water, bearing in mind that these all have electromagnetic fields that influence each other, and it's the combination of all these fields on our biomagnetic fields, if you like. They're still electromagnetic, but there you go, that causes some of this stress internally. Now, what I want to do is to also add in the good old technopathic stress. So this actually is very much about the electronic fields that we create as people with our technology. So we've got things like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, cell phones, all of these sort of things. So, do we have detrimental technopathic stress affecting this client? Yes, we do. How many items should we be looking for? 1, 2, 3 items. Okay, So we're looking here, we're referring on the ground floor, so going across. What I've done is I've got all three items now. So we've got the two earth energy lines, we've got the two water courses underground, and we've got the 3 points of technopathic or electrical interference, so technopathic stress. Okay, now those will all create interference fields, as I said. And what I would now normally do is sit in meditation, communicate with the management upstairs through focused intent, and we rebalance these so that in fact they were no longer detrimental for the client. Okay, and that's as simple as that. And so when we end up with a floor plan that's completed, the full report, you've got all sorts of things being shown on there. But a simple report, as demonstrated there, will show where the main energy flows are. And that's important because sometimes it's significant where the placement of the bed is, for example, where you spend a lot of your time. If you're at a crossing point of water veins, underground water flows, or sometimes earth energy spirals that are particularly negative, then they can be very, very detrimental to your health. And we can clear those, and that can give the person a great boost, can actually almost reset them, and they feel like they used to years ago. So that really is the reason for doing it.